Thanks for everything, Iva.
Huh? Did I die?
Yeah, you must be dead. You're floating.
You're right. I suppose I can float in this somnium. This is interesting.
Is it?
I have little experience in this regard. It happens quite often, once in a while.
Which is it, quite often or once in a while?
It depends on the mental state of the subject of the sync. This is Leon's dreamscape.
I think I remember him telling me it was always his dream to fly.
Sometimes, a person's wants show up in their dreams, especially the more straightforward types, like Leon.
This is Yoyagi Park, right?
It appears to be, though it is different in many ways. Somnium scan, activate!
What's this?
A lockpicking tool favored by professionals.
Locksmiths and thieves.
Maybe Leon used to use this.
Maybe we can open something with it too.
We should hold on to it. It appears to be a standard safe with a keyhole, but there is something interesting about it. It is made of a lead alloy. I do not believe that is particularly common in safes.
Can you open it?
No, it is locked.
Got it. Makes sense that Leon's dream is like this.
Like this, and this. There! It's open. What a good boy! Good safety boy.
You're good at that.
Wow! Tons of money.
A little cliche.
I'm rich! I shouldn't get so hyped up. I'm only gonna steal just this once. I'm going to escape poverty and find a good job.
Is this a memory of when Leon used to steal?
Leon was trying to better himself, I guess. In his own way.
Oh, it turned into a safe.
It flew away. Iva, let's chase it.
A can of Alfrey, the drink Leon is always drinking. This could fit approximately 500 liters.
Damn. Hey, what's that on there?
That is a keyhole. Okay, I will try. Like this, and this.
It opened.
Easy. Oh, a piece of paper.
It says 0708.
It looks to be ripped on the left side. Perhaps there's more to this number. An iron door. There is a pull tab on top of the knob.
A pull tab?
like the ones on a can.
Why is it on the doorknob?
It won't explode, will it?
We can ask that question after you do it.
Then it would be too late. Well, I suppose I can try. Oh, it opened.
Aww.
You wanted an explosion, didn't you? Another piece of paper.
This one says 0809. It's torn on the right side.
If we combine it with the other one, it would read 08090708.
I wonder what this number is for.
If we were to break the numbers up into pairs and correlate them to the alphabet, 08 is H, 09 is I, 07 is G, and 08 is H again.
Hi. Yeah, sounds like Leon.
Another safe came out. There is a keyhole and a keypad for inputting a code. It looks like we need an 8-digit code.
So this needs a key and a code? It's double locked?
I am guessing it will open with either.
So the safe only needs the key or the code. By combining it with the other sheet we found, the number is 08090708.
We should input that number.
This should be right.
Yes, it opened.
Is this a magazine?
It looks like a job search magazine.
They're all kinda meh. Huh? How do you read this? Dury Research Institute? I don't know what that is, but I bet I can land that janitor position.
This is the memory of when Leon gave up a life of thievery.
I'm guessing he meant Horadori.
Right, the Institute.
Oh, it turned into a key!
The ceiling opened up. We can go higher.
What's that paper?
Low to high.
Maybe it symbolizes how Leon wants to bring himself up in the world.
At the same time, I imagine it is also a hint for the SOMNIUM.
Right. Do things from the bottom up.
Let's look around.
That voice. That's...
That was Leon.
There might be more.
Voice. I love Kizzy's voice. And
It got cut off again.
I am curious about the rest.
oh, how I want to hear Kizzy's sweet voice say.
It got cut off again. What does he want her to say?
He really is a tease.
My friends! I want to hear that from her again. Just one more time. Ah!
It must have made him really happy when she said that.
My prince. Let's take note of that. This safe does not have a keyhole.
How can we open it?
It looks like a normal safe, but its composition is unknown. It is locked, but it has no keyhole.
Something is definitely suspicious about it. But if we don't know how to open it...
We can try checking other things first.
Right.
A white safe. It is no use. It has no keyhole.
Then we can just make a keyhole.
How?
Aiba, don't you shoot beams out of your eyes?
Even if I did, I repeat my question. How?
You can melt the door and make a hole.
If I could do that, couldn't I simply walk through the door? An unopened safe. It has a keyhole and a voice activation device. This safe should either open with a key or voice detection. Whose voice should I imitate? And what should I say? It's a... Who's...
Kizzy's.
Got it. By saying what Leon wants to hear, there may be a reaction.
Which means... It should be my prince.
My prince! It opened.
I've always liked this. It really takes me back. Thanks so much.
Don't worry about it. You work really hard. You're not afraid of getting dirty. You even do a good job with the toilets. Though you can be a little rash sometimes.
I'll work on that. I really was a no-good person not too long ago. I was straying off the path, and that's the nice way of putting it. But from now on, I'm going to work hard as a janitor at Horadori Institute. Eventually, I'm gonna be the CEO. Or maybe president is the title there. Anyway, this is when my life begins to skyrocket.
It sounds like he's talking to an older woman. A coworker, perhaps?
Sounds like he was a little clumsy, but well-liked.
This key is...
Aiba!
It's okay. I can move.
What's with that thing?
The person who falls close gets taken.
Damn it! I haven't done a single thing wrong since I started at Horadori Institute. I didn't steal anything! You think an ex-con doesn't deserve to be happy?
That annoying voice. It's Chikara, isn't it?
That sounded like what Chikara said to Leon when he got fired.
That damn Chikara.
I understand how you feel, but there is more we must do.
You're right. Hey, do you still have the key from earlier?
Of course. I have been keeping it close.
I'm sure it'll come in handy. Let's look around.
Got it. This stereo was inside the safe.
Oh, this is the one they use at the dance club.
An old stereo like this? Do they not have a bigger budget?
I think they chose to use it. I remember Kizzy saying, stereos are cool and retro.
What is that stereo doing in the SOMNIUM? Though I don't know if we would get a reaction. Oh, I can hear something.
Wow, will hear us. I sense her. Kizzy, I gotta say, pretty pumped right now. It felt like I went straight to heaven. So, I've decided. I'm gonna marry her! My heart feels like a jackhammer, like it's gonna burst out of my chest any second.
What's going on?
Comments Leon has made in the past are being mixed like some kind of whack mashup.
Let's pretend we never heard it and move on.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
The stereo used a key. And just like that,
and gum on my way to the station. The crowd squeezes out my frustration, and now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. I've got to break the chains of fate on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. If the boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am only half. I need to be whole.
Why are you dancing, Iva?
dancing is fun because we can all do it together.
Well, okay. 2 safes came out,
Maybe the key from earlier would come in handy here.
but we only have 1 key.
So bright!
That was beautiful. Kizzy's dance cleansed my heart. Kizzy, I became a locksmith. I'm gonna work a clean and honest job. I'll wait however long I need to. My feelings won't change.
This time it's a memory with Kizuna.
Leon has been faithful to Kizzy for a long time.
This is a stack of cash?
This is from GGA.
Leon, I cannot be with you anymore. That is what I mean. Goodbye.
Why? Wait, Kizzy! I'm not worthy of her. I couldn't protect her back then.
This is what we saw in the wink sink. The explosion from 6 years ago.
He's really regretting it. It wasn't even his fault.
I'm trash. I can't fly. I don't deserve to live.
Huh? What's going on?
Rubble falling from above! It must be linked to Leon's mental state. Mizuki, we need to do something for him. Quickly! There. Is this?
A time capsule. With this. This is their time capsule.
There is a dial. The numbers on it range from 1 to 12. I suppose you open it by turning the dial. It turned 6 times and it stopped.
And inside... the glass slippers that Leon gave to Kizzy.
His feelings for Kizuna have not wavered. They are still true.
I'm not worthy.
Leon, you were both so happy, laughing with each other before. Get yourself together. How long are you gonna be like this?
What is this?
You weren't my intended target, but I'm sorry. It appears you'll be my sacrifice.
Stop! Don't do it!
Leon!
Oh good, you're okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kizzy. That was scary, huh? Are you hurt? I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you.
Is that a heart?
Maybe it symbolizes Leon's love. Leon, do you want to just give up?
I...
A key? To what?
Confidence, Kizuna, future.
You think this is love? You are pitiful. You criminal. You don't have a right to lie, and you never will.
Damn!
Iba, use that key.
Leon, you may have been a criminal in the past, but you paid for your crimes. You cannot be held prisoner by your past. What's important is the future.
I committed a crime. I can't change that fact. But I decided I'm gonna live a clean life from now on. I'm going to make my future.
What are you doing? You're useless trash. Usually drinking filth out of a gutter.
Iba, the next key.
Leon, you're a genius when it comes to opening locks. Think of how many people you've helped with your skill. Be confident.
Yeah, I should make something out of this talent. I'll live a good life. I'm gonna help people who need locks opened.
Protect the person most important to you. You're weak. All talk. You have no right to be by my side.
Mizuki!
This is the last key!
Leon, are you trying to make me cheer you up?
What?
You probably want me to say, "It's okay, Leon. Kizuna loves you too." If so, you truly are a weak man.
Hey, Iba.
No! Let me talk! Leon, you believe you failed? You believe you couldn't protect the person most precious to you? Then you try again. You protect her again. You keep trying until the day you die. You're not worthy of Kizuna? Then become a man worthy of her. If you are going to pity yourself and give up your dreams at the slightest obstacle, then I suppose you really don't care about your life or Kizuna's.
That's not...
The last key is inside you. I am not going to open it. It has to be you!
No matter what happens, no matter what people say, Kizuna, I love her!
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Look, Kizzy! My feelings for you can make me fly! Even if you can't walk or dance, I will become your wings! I was born to protect you, I'm sure of it! And no matter what hardships lie ahead, I will protect our bond! I will protect you for all eternity!
A happy ending.
Wait, what about information on the HB case?
Well, it is a sinker's job to get close to the heart.
Jeez. I don't even know what to say. Spill it already! I know you saw something that has to do with the case. That's what I would be yelling at you.
Mizuki, that's exactly what you yelled at him.
After seeing the Somnium, my game is a little off.
Somnium?
I looked into your dreams, Leon, using a special device. All I saw in there was, I love Kizzy! Kizzy, I love you! That's it. Nothing important. Hey, Leon.
A two-way mirror.
Hey, Leon. Does this remind you of any voyeur content you've seen?
What?
Oh, if you don't get it, never mind.
I think Date is becoming a bad influence on you.
Of frickin' course! I love her more than the Soyuz! Or any space shuttle for that matter!
What kind of comparison is that?
Normally in Somnia, you can see a person's true colors, who they really are. But you are different, Leon. Who you are on the outside is exactly who you are on the inside.
So, can you let me go? Now you know that I have nothing to hide, right? Like I said, I didn't see anything. There has to be a mistake.
Fine. Let's hold off on what you saw earlier. But I do have a favor to ask.
You want me to pick that lock? But I said I'm not gonna do that. I already told you, I'm not unlocking anything for anyone anymore.
No matter what?
Yeah.
What if I told you I'll give you a whole photo album of Kizzy?
Nah.
In order to access the staircase, we need Leon's skills.
I can't get a warrant. It's a pain in the ass and it'll take too long.
It would also cause too much of a disturbance to destroy the door with heavy machinery. We need to keep this simple and quiet.
So we need to convince Leon.
Correct. Mizuki, you have a call.
From who?
I do not recognize the number. I cannot say.
Connect me. You?
We don't have time. I'll keep it short. I just sent you something. It's not fake. This is a real video. Trust me. Goodbye.
What's with her?
I don't know, but I have the video. I'm opening it.
Father! How could you do this?
There's nothing wrong with a parent caring for a child. If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. He's an ex-convict. You don't know what he's capable of. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
No!
Kizuna, think about it. This is what's best for the both of you.
that?
Unknown, but it looked similar to a wink sync.
Okay, putting aside the masked woman part, let's just say the video is real.
It seemed to be Kisuna being threatened by her father, Richie, to break up with Lien.
But that's so mean!
Hey, you've been quiet a long time.
Lien, listen.
Hold on, Mizuki. Don't tell him about the video. We may be able to use it as a bargaining chip.
Okay. Lien, if you agree to my favor, I'll share something you will really want to know.
Something I'd want to know.
Yeah, it's about Kizzy.
This is totally crazy. The cathedral is completely rebuilt.
6 years is enough time for that.
With Nai's finances, that is.
So, what are we doing here?
Well... There should be a hidden safe around here. I came here to look for it.
Is there hidden treasure?
If there is, we'll split it 50-50. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for a file. It might be a big lead.
A file?
Oh, I never thanked you.
Thanked me?
You opened the staircase locks.
Oh, that? That's no big deal. For me, it's like opening a pickle jar.
I see. And like I promised, I'll tell you that thing I was talking about.
Oh yeah! I almost forgot.
This guy is an airhead.
You were talking about breaking up with Kizzy at the park earlier, right?
Yeah?
What if everything she said was an act? A lie?
She didn't mean it?
Right, she was lying to you. But she had to.
What? Why?
Well, her father...
If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
Seriously? Richie said that?
Yeah. So basically, she had to lie to protect you.
Yeah. Kizzy.
Isn't that a relief?
Yeah, but it hurts me to think about what went through her head when she said that stuff. But I guess I should be happy. Yeah!
I am having a very difficult time understanding his type.
Anyway, where's the safe?
Hold on, let me look.
Should I help too?
No, it's fine. I can just use my superpowers.
Your what?
Just hold on a second. I'm curious about this pedestal.
It seems to be for ritual purposes. That could be...
Maybe inside the pillar.
That could be a possibility, but you should search more.
Maybe inside that torch.
Tokiko would be covered in burns.
What?
That's... Mizuki.
I know. Hiya! This is...
You've got to be kidding.
I do not know who this is, but...
They're another victim of the HB case.
No, I'm not okay. I'm at my limit here. Seeing dead bodies back to back like this?
That face.
Synthetic skin made from chitin, often used for skin transplants for burn patients.
So there's no way of telling who this person really is by their face.
At the very least, it appears that terror got to them. The cut section is identical to the other victims.
Which would mean this person was in the Horodori Institute basement too.
That would be the case. Estimated time of death is February 10th, 12 o'clock.
That's when...
Yes. Jin's left half that was found at the stadium had the same estimated time of death.
Damn. I have no idea what's going on. All of this is totally beyond me.
I am also at a loss. But it is our job to make the incomprehensible comprehensible. What do we need to do to accomplish that?
Find leads?
What is the biggest lead that we have right now?
That's,
Guess whatever she was looking at was really important. Something she didn't want anyone to know.
Tokiko's file!
We should look through it now. That is the reason we came here after all.
It's a hidden safe!
Just as Shoma said.
The safe is in the wall.
Is there some kind of mechanism that slides the safe into the wall?
Like what?
A switch, a button, an input device? Hey, what are you doing?
It was getting really annoying, so...
What? Do you smash apart Rubik's Cubes to rearrange the colors?
Whatever, it worked, didn't it?
Escape room operators would hate you.
In any case, even I don't think I can get this safe open.
Then...
Right. Hey, Leon.
Yeah, got it. It's open.
There it is!
That the file you were talking about?
Probably.
I'm glad I could help, but I do not want to know what's inside. I don't want to get involved in any more trouble.
Now, Mizuki.
Yeah?
It is a printout from a PC. It begins like this. Everything is here for the Frayer. Tokiko Shigure.
So Tokiko wrote this?
Yes.
What does she mean by Frayer?
Unknown. Let's keep reading it.
Tumors on the right side of the body. I only discovered these symptoms when he was 5 years old. He was taken by the Furuwe family, yes. But he is my son. I spend all my days thinking about ways to save him. Then, Chikara reached out to me with a way to save Jin. When I first heard his idea, I was mortified and angry. His plan was this: kidnap a child with DNA as close as possible to Jin's, and transplant their organs as needed. The very idea made me tremble with fear and trepidation. But thinking about my son, I reluctantly agreed. Chikara began traveling the country to collect DNA samples from children in orphanages. After a while, he found a child with the exact same genotype as Jin. Uru Mizuki. He was 6 years old and held at Iowan. Late at night, Chikara and I broke into the facility, shot him with tranquilizers, and took him away. The transplants happened for years, more than a decade. From Uru's right half to Jin's right half. And ultimately, the right half of his face as well. All the while, Uru was under Chikara's complete control. He was held captive in the basement of the Institute, like an animal raised solely to be Jin's donor. I went to go see Uru many times. It may sound hypocritical or contradictory, but I felt sorry for him. Uru desired my love and attention. He looked up to me, even though he knew I was one of his kidnappers. I told him about the teachings of knives. This world is not real, and therefore, your pain is not real either. That is what I bestowed upon him. His eyes sparkled with intensity as he listened. He wanted to be useful to me one day, so he began studying. Over time, my doubts and guilts rose up inside me. Suicidal ideation became impossible to resist. One fateful day, I slit my wrists with the intention of ending my life. Fortunately or unfortunately, I failed. I wavered between life and death, but eventually recovered. And I was blessed with a revelation. This world is only a simulation. I, of course, already knew this truth, as it was central to Nai's teachings. But in that moment, I truly understood the meaning behind those words. As I learned of the great deception that is this world, I lost all emotion.
Got it. Scan complete. I have already processed everything written there.
Thanks. But why did you show up all of a sudden?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
The wall is broken!
You broke it yourself. That body was not a part of the HB case. It was already in the basement. Chikara must have been experimenting with different procedures before deciding on organ transplants. Therefore...
I don't know, like cutting two bodies in half right down the middle? And then you combine the left half of one with the right half of the other?
Combining bodies?
Yes. It seems Chikara was attempting to combine the donor's right half with Jin's left half, which is why there are two slicing machines.
How would that even work?
It wouldn't. Which is why he came up with the organ transplant idea, which was far more realistic. As indicated in the file, Jin Furue was Tokiko Shigure's son, and his father was...
37 years ago, when Tokiko was 23, she became pregnant with this child.
So the child the masked woman was talking about was Jin.
Right. The tumors appeared on the skin as well. Ultimately, it reached the right half of Jin's face. When I say right half, I mean from Jin's perspective. The tumors covered the whole right side of his face. Those were all removed. And afterward, the skin of the right half of Uru's face was transplanted onto Jin. The left half of Jin's face had a unique percent-shaped mark.
A percent-shaped mark?
After Chikara left Nyes, he became a follower of the cult called the Order of Percent. To them, the percent mark had a special meaning.
The mark of percent is a holy sign of the Creator.
Chikara would not dare remove such a sacred mark from Jin's face, which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched. Within the file were photos of Jin Furue and Uru Somizuki before the transplant. This is what Jin Furue looked like.
What?
I understand you want to say something, but please let me continue. Next is Uru. This is what Uru looked like.
What? Okay. I don't get any of this.
I understand you are confused, so allow me to condense the information. After the transplant, Jin looked like this.
The right half of his face was Uru's. The left half was the original.
Untouched to preserve the percent mark.
What happened to Uru after he lost the right side of his face?
The part of his face that he lost was then covered by a chitinous material, a synthetic skin.
Artificial skin?
Correct. The corpse is Uru Somizuki.
How can that be?
Technically, half of Uru Somizuki.
Where is the other half?
You already know.
The left half of the corpse at the stadium on the 10th. That was Uru too?
Yes. And of course, 6 years ago on February 10th, the body found at Devaita was Jin Furue's right half. So, this and this are two different people. It is easy to understand why the mistake of thinking they were the same person was made. Their faces are identical, besides the fact that they are mirror images. But that is not the only reason. When the body was found at the stadium, the DNA sample used for comparison was DNA taken from Jin's organs. The corpse had lost almost all of its blood, and the body was extraordinarily damaged by fire. Therefore, the DNA samples had to be taken from the organs found at the scene. And because those were originally taken from Uru, it of course follows that they match.
That's how the two bodies were determined to be the same person.
Yes. Edited by using a mirror image of the right side of his face. Jin never appeared publicly. The photos were all provided by him. Now we know who Terror is.
The diary in the basement of Horodori Institute. Terror definitely wrote it.
It was Uru being kept there.
Terror was Uru.
Undoubtedly.
But Uru is...
Yes, he is no longer alive.
Uru died February 10th this year. What about the other victims? Who killed them?
Unknown.